But Debbie, sorry, you mentioned Black Swan events.
I did, yes. And it's also interesting to know that Taiwan elections are this month, January. So everybody's holding their breath. But looking at Black Swan events, let's remind ourselves what the World Economic Forum put out just a couple of years ago.
The COVID-19 pandemic has shaken our economies and societies to the core and shown us how vulnerable we are to biological threats. In the digital world, similar risks are being overlooked right now. A cyber attack with COVID-like characteristics would spread faster and further than any biological virus. Its reproductive rate would be around 10 times greater than what we've experienced with the coronavirus. To give you an idea, one of the fastest worms in history, the 2003 Slammer sapphire worm, doubled in size approximately every 8.5 seconds, infecting over 75,000 devices in 10 minutes and almost 11 million devices in 24 hours. Fortunately, at least until now, cyber attacks have not impacted our health the way pandemics have, but the economic damages, and therefore the impact they have had on our daily lives, have been equal and sometimes even greater. You see, the only way to stop the exponential propagation of a COVID-like cyber threat is to fully disconnect the millions of vulnerable devices from one another and from the internet. All of this in a matter of days. A single day without the internet would cost our economies more than $50 billion, and that's before considering the economic and societal damages should these devices be linked to essential services such as transport or healthcare. As the digital realm increasingly merges with our physical world, the ripple effects of cyber attacks on our safety just keep on expanding at a faster pace than what we're preparing for. COVID-19 was known as an anticipated risk. So is the digital equivalent. Let's be better prepared for that one. The time is now.
So is the time 2024? Well, it would seem that a few people are saying that yes, and one of those is Gary Cardone. He's a US entrepreneur, and he's warned that a Black Swan event in 24 could derail the 2024 US elections. He's convinced that something's going to happen between now and August. And he's not alone, because a CBS reporter, Catherine Herridge, was also, and you can go and, this was on Face the Nation, and you can go and listen to this. She's also warned of a Black Swan event. And it's coincidence, serendipity, I don't know, but a film coming out in April this year called Civil War, which is all about 19 states in the USA seceded from the US government, which creates a new civil war. And it's basically a race to the White House. So I think we've got a little trailer of Civil War.
19 states have seceded.
The United States Army ramps up activity.
The White House issued warnings to the Western forces as well as the Florida Alliance.
The three-term president assures the uprising will be dealt with swiftly.
Let me know if you want to try anything on.
I guess aware there's like a pretty huge civil war going on all across America.
We just try to stay out. With what we see on the news, seems like it's for the best.
Citizens of America.
The so-called Western forces of Texas and California
have suffered a very great defeat at the hands of the United States military.
Mr. President, do you regret the use of airstrikes against American citizens?
We're moving to D.C. today.
We need to go down there.
They shoot journalists on sight in the Capitol.
Every instinct in me says this is death.
Flooded.
Every time I survived a war zone, I thought I was sending a warning home. Don't do this. But here we are.
There's some kind of misunderstanding here. What? Well, you're American, okay?
Okay. What kind of American are you? You don't know?
The Western forces will reach the White House on July 4th.
Oh my God.
Get in the car! Get in the car! Move, move, move!
You're gonna hang back.
I'm not hanging back.
One nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
Go, 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 go!
God bless America.
How likely is a Black Swan event in 2024?
Bit of predictive programming there, perhaps.